Hello, this is Divinely Guiding Chose Star Seed Spiritually 777. How y'all doing? All right. Today is, I believe, is September 29th. See, I'm trying to go forward. Anyway, maybe that seemed offense for somebody or resonates to whatever the reasons it is. All right. So I picked up the clue game, the conspiracy. And to be honest, a thought. And a thought is what's in your head. So that could be some subconscious information. Also, it could be Mercury, Mercury is a retrograde too. And also give you the information and bring in conscious, and bring in the light. Yellow was the color that this week, I think this video, I haven't put it up there yet, but I will. So this one here, we're going to do with this one here. This particular is identity, right? So this is the clue of, this is conspiracy. And this is a good game, And I'm always trying to figure out how can I bring out subconscious into light. And I don't know how it's going to play. It's just the clear, it's the visionary and the speak. So that means audience. It means a person, place, and thing that surrounds, which we call source, universal law, the most high. That means your ancestors. That means your culture. That means your traditions. So that means it's all over the world. So however it plays what it is. The play is the Ka. It's the Ka energy. That means that Ka energy or the Chi energy. Whoever it is, energy, source. That means you're energizer battery. You're the source. You do what you can source yourself up, and you can get low. Teach his own. All right, now that's yellow. I think the last was about the yellow bags and the black bags. And that I was like on the corner, I mean the street is talking. So when the streets is talking, that is like a walking, but in streets, but you can't see. So they gives you, I guess it'll be a movie, which would be Walking Dead. But it is. Does that make sense? So when you see on the corner, it gives you a street light for you to pay attention of street light and street life. And they give you, every corner has one. Okay, so that's for the whole world. Now this particular identity, his name is a col.mustard, like the yellow color mustard. Mustard has a lot of information in there. Oh, it also has, I believe, it has carry. I'm not carry, but I'm missing something here. Oh, on the tip of my tongue. I think it's turmeric. Turmeric. It's in mustard. So I'm giving you a name, also giving you the information as ingredients that we use in food. So as far as this particular, he's a carnal, but his name is mustard, and the color is yellow. Now, just giving you some information. It is it's given decorated. So basically, he is decorated as a war hero, full of the stories of past battles and narrow escapes. The public holds him in the high esteem, but would that change if they knew his most, there goes the priestess, and it says priest, it's like the, his precious metal was a shame. It's got yellow. So number 3 would give you the Empress of Tarot, and that is it's a feminine function, but it is it's a masculine. Always will have that in that function because of things that women will do. A man will pick up a flower, but doesn't mean that he is feminine. But if he is, that's his business. But that is another time for that. Now that is just being free. With that, it is a free thing. I'm giving out the information that I do. People do watch, and I just want to understand that everybody's important. Now, so this man, this carnal, my understanding how this can be in different places. Now, my under is tropical. Whoever's in the tropical, this particular, because at this time he's got his glasses, which is purple. Purple gonna give you that head. Head also gonna give you thought, also gonna give you wisdom and intuition. This particular one, this man, he has money, he's got wealth, and he has wisdom within. Okay, and that other people like him, but it's like he's been in the past. It's like this is about the past. The first thing you pull up anything, if you're using any card is always going to represent the past. The past is going to bring you previous, and then also give you that either your ancestors, culture, tradition has down past, and give it to you, to whoever, if it resonates to this or signifies to all of this, because it's a lot. Because past is a sign. Sign is a marker. All right. Also, it has some type of fine. You know, something in particular of material, physical, or what is spiritual or physical matter. That would give you a part of a soul. So that means something has been passed down, right? And it passed to somebody else. All right, and that is a marker that sign and deliver, like I said, in the corner, on the corner with the light will give you the lighthouse. This particular is giving you lighthouse and wisdom with the glasses in there. He got it going on, so he got the money and everything, wisdom and everything. Now the issue with this particular, this is a battle, right? The battle is what's the past for this particular one, what happened here. All right. Give you an escape. It's a place that you go on tropical, and people come escapes at all time. So also give you a public. So it is public. So that means in and out for this tropical of this particular escape, like a fantasy island theme. So whoever. Also, he holds in high esteem. This masculine. He is very to be watched, and always been seeing it all the time. You know, he's something that he still will put that on, is a shirt on here. You know, it's like I say, you know, there's a time for season for tropical, but this particular, that's high esteem. He can. Some men can't put that on. You know what I'm saying? Some men will not put that on on them, on their back or whatever. This particular not gonna do that. But this particular one, he's very high esteem, and he can. You know, he has I guess his pride is very high, you know, and it don't bother nobody. He can stand whatever he put on his back. Okay. Also give you a little Leo in energy. So I give you Empress energy and Leo energy. This is alignment. So this is a person that is already a key. So this right here give you some it's like some type of, he's doing something that is a medical. Medical, it has been somebody has been in some type of marker that gives you purple, will give you purple heart. This somebody got purple heart. You know, when they have purple heart, that sometimes they always have it on their license plate in the back, and they always have something on a card. Okay, so he has some type of metal. This is past. This could be in 1960. This particular person, but and it says something was shamed in this particular. All right, so something that happened. So I noticed that the number 6 has been in my energy for a while. It's still in Virgo energy, and that's giving you that house, which is going to always give you health. Okay, and health also gives you social organization. Also give you that particular, because it's something of creation of a person is creating how to be as the same as what you would call it, fly. And that could be an enemy too. And a visitor is around somebody. If that's resonate for stinking fits or whatever, because this fly got to go. So that means somebody watching, if that makes sense. Now, this particular in this energy that I'm the source energy that I'm apply of my clair to see when I'm giving out the information with the visionary. That's saying that this particular person, he could been had a monitor or something that was watching, and something with this metal was shamed in this time. So, like I said, war was on my and my energy as the clair audience of the music will be war, good God, what is it do for? I don't know, nothing really. Nothing really. All right, so just imagine how many people have done that. It could be 60 years ago. It could have been something. That it can give you something for these wars that has applied for past from years ago. So it's so much in energies. It has things to do with emperor energy, king energy, even the people that was in the particular different wars. So they give you that information that this could be for a whole lot of things, right? But my understanding, it has to do with health. And health has the issues why sometimes of a time come back for certain seasons for things that we've done and go against each other. And then at the end, it becomes something pouring out in the nation of the surround. So we're in the time of Aquarius. It's give you water-bearing energy, give you a star. But also understand we've got a Big Dipper, the little one, and the Big Dipper. So it applies. Sometimes it's already pre-done. It's just you're supposed to watch and look at all time and look up, because at that time, it's your time to get to understanding what's going to happen. So that means you have to understand that retro is giving you the information. Planets is aligned, stars aligned, and everything's in here is pre-done. Pre-done is for you to understand it, that you're supposed to watch and when it's going to happen and how. That's your job. That's for any individual. If you're interested in this type of things that's been placed ever since from the void. Void is give you so much information. That means that we have all the information that's been given. So Aquarius is going to go straight to Leo because it goes across it. All right. So when it crosses a Leo and Aquarius, so you're dealing with a queen and a king, and that information, and that's about money and wealth. Okay, and then it goes for the community, which it would be is the Aquarius is a community. All right, you're the star, you're the community, and you're the health. Now, if your health is social, then it tells you you create. Okay, but the health is to keep it to sustain of both. Because in order to be able to stand, you have to have your health. First is your head, and you're going to need your back and your spine and your feet. So let's put a head and feet, all right? And then the middle will be the spine, all right? The center with the heart too. So either your heart in these particulars trying to keep it, your heart not to be broken, and how to keep it. Instead of the negative factors that's always surrounds dust devils and other things with computer and devices. Because 9 out of 10, if you have a dust devil with a computer board, you need the air in order to get those what they call a Dutch. Let's say there we got Dutch. Dutch is in the energy. So that's got German Dutch is going on. So if that is significant to somebody, but it's the dust devil. And it has to do with vacuum cleaning, and also dust, it has to do with air. Air is going to give you Aquarius again. Also it's going to give you Gemini energy, and also it's going to give you Libra energy. That energy is going to give you what is really going on. So in order to be able is to open to speak, then what comes out. Now I give you a little biblical, we don't worry about that. We're supposed to open what we need to say, all right? And then we don't worry about what comes out. Just open your mouth and something flow out. Is that for someone that that reads. Okay, anybody's an author, and we had an author for a long time, and other people as putting as the image of. But I just give everything to what was given in this world, and we have it. All right, so this particular could have been happening 223, and there it is. So this happened in 2023. And this would start, this right here, Clue Conspiracy is from 2023. So this was the conspiracy. I believe I did one months ago on the other, of my other video content that I had on here. It's on my platform. So you can go and look on the information. So that is giving you that it could be from there to this, could be the same thing. I think I only did 2, or I believe it's 1 video. But there it is, 2023. So this was past, previous. Because this is where it's shown right here. Okay. Now let's get in here. There's a secret role here. Now, I like clues. You know, that's somebody like clues and games, right? And sometimes when you end up, when you play everybody, you can see how everybody is affected of it. And how people don't understand it. It'd be a new game and everybody trying to figure out how to fix, to comprehend what you're reading, right? And then everybody have their own agenda in information. So it's fun when you have a whole lot of people. So this particular one, it's the secret role. I don't know what it's going to play. So let's see. It says, oh, there it is. Okay. And this particular one is the conspiracy. It's the, what this call it? Accomplice. So that says your goal is to help the ringleader. You know, when the ringleader, that's the purpose, right? And that's the reason why he was, the medal was shamed. Because he did something or he didn't. Maybe it was something was given and it was not given to the right place. I don't know. It could be. But this is past, right? So let me see that. It says, help the ringleader it's like the what do you call it? Manual. I think it's man over. Mr. Corral into the plot location while the ringleader is the bodyguard. Additional is try to damage Mr. Corral's health by setting off traps around the resort. Okay, so it is. So now that's that fly coming in here. You know, like I say. So that means something is watching. And that's a vision monitor, surveillance of something. And it's something to try the damage of another individual. Now this particular is Mr. Corral's health by setting off traps. So this resonates to the situation happened in 2023. And it's around a resort. A resort can be any place that surrounds. It could be a house. It could be any type of place. Home is the first. Let me see. Number 2 would be the platform. Platform will be the foundation of it. So that exactly. So it had to do with a setting off. So we're talking about traps, damage of a health, and that's 9 out of 10 will get you back to 6th house again. It's about your heart. So there it is. So we're on supply. So we're on here trying to figure what first of all, let's get with what type of the traps. Now this one is already one is in here. I'm just gonna leave it what it is. I think the last one. See, the last one was like that. It was the electrical hazard. So they got something to do with electrical. This is a person how to mess with your heart. You know, have you noticed that when a person had a heart attack and the first thing that they use these machines is to as to bring the heart back. It's like to tremble. It's like to break the heartbeat again. It's an energy. It's like they put these two machines on the chest, and it's for you to restart the heart again. Exactly, right there. So I'm gonna put it there because I know this was on the last one. See, that had probably had to 2023. They got something to do with that. The electrical trap. So let me give another one on here. So maybe it'll be, it's just bringing out the information of the conspiracy of this clue. Oh, there it is. Got a wild gator. I think the last video I had something to do with a gator. And gator has a lot to do for tropical areas, and that is different type of, fantasy island type of tropical, where people as a public, they come in and out, and this is for vacations. Okay, so here it is. It's about the wild gator. Now look at there. You got number 6 again. 6 is on this card on the tropical, the electrical. Still gonna give you that house. That house is gonna give you Virgo again, back with the health information, and also it could be some type of organization with this. And 9 going to give you the plus the green energy. See, there we're back as the heart again. 6 and that's gonna give you that heart. All right, and has a little purple in here, so they got a little. The color, when I see that, it has to do with wisdom, but also has something maybe a feminine in the energy of that. The next one is 9. 9 in house is going to give you spiritual energy, and that be in the stage energy. That's a Sagittarius. So we're dealing with Virgo and Sagittarius, and 69 is in the house. So with that particular one, you have a green in here. That's where it is, basically. It's giving some type of environment. So that's going to be, the environment will be the marker. So that will give you exactly what I said earlier. That's the sign of a marker. And with that purple on here will give you that type of energy. That means it's some type of earth. That means on the earth, giving the information that will give you, the energy will give Capricorn energy, Taurus, and also will give you Virgo energy again. So, because any green is going to give you the information anyway, because Virgo is over here, and this is about the health, and that's giving you that energy of earth. So that is all together. So it's surrounding it too. But on top of that, particular of the head is giving you the body. So that body of the triangle going to be you as earth, but also going to give you the body, and also giving you that purple is going to be your head over that. So just exactly what I started earlier about the head and the body. So electrical hazard and wild alligator energy. That's going to be in, like I say, that's the past. Maybe this already happened to someone, or it could be in a feminine or masculine energy. Okay, also give you the present. This present going to give you that. That means what's going on right now. Okay, and 9th is going to give you that. The red energy is going to give you either that's going to be in Sagittarian energy that probably have Aries, Leo. Wait a minute, excuse me. That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So there it is. That's the red. So that's what it's. Everything is all together. But so letting you know, there's fire and earth energy. Now, I think that's it. So I'm gonna do 2, and this is that's the conspiracy, giving you the compliance, giving you the information of the damage of the corral health energy, and it had to do with his heart, and it has to do either the heartbreak or heart. They had to restart his heart. And it also has to do with the resort or wherever his lay in with that energy right there, 69. Okay, the next. All right, so because I only gonna do I went for past and present. I wasn't gonna do the future because I said one of them was already on another video. So let's try to do the. Now we're on the supply energy. Number one is match. So that's a supply. You know, supply is still gonna give you energy of Aries, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy, right? So this this one here is number one. I'm gonna give you Aries. So this particular is an Aries. And across the Aries is gonna be a Libra. So we're in Libra energy right now. We got an eclipse coming on here. So this particular is the masculine, feminine, whoever in the collective. Number one is always gonna go back to the past. So this particular Mr. col.mustard must have had have Aries in the chart. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there. So that's the supply. That's it. It's hot-headed. It is hot-headed. It's like I said, he's hot-headed at that. And then also it could be that either someone else. First I want to see who, okay, I'm going to give another, okay. So if he's hot-headed, then either the opposite would be somebody who's trying to match him up. It means somebody trying to burn him out on his electrical. So match is like somebody trying to fire him up. If he is firing himself, then somebody else can put fire on another person. That means somebody is surrounded. That's past energy too. So giving you the information, like it said right here, he did some type of most precious metal, was ashamed. Okay, and maybe he was shamed of something and somebody fired on up. To me, it's like somebody trying to burn his head out, to my understanding, in a way to do it. So it maybe has some electrical fire, not just the heart, but also burnt out too. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe someone's trying to take out the burn out. It's like somebody trying to burn him out. Maybe his wisdom, because the shade is on the visionary, but it goes to the head. Maybe that's the purpose, was to burn him out. So, and for a reason, and has some type of shaming information. Now, when you having shame has to do with not to listen. Listening has to do with somebody is shamed about the listening of your skills, or somebody is basically trying to shame you and to burn you out of shaming of something that you're done, that they felt like that you were shamed. That's something about, there it is, someone done that. Somebody, either the medal was given and something was it's like I said, precious. Could be somebody in the energy of that 5 energy will give you Taurus energy. That's going to give you marriage and tied to stuff. That is marriage's energy, and that how somebody is shamed. In the family, friends, community are shamed for this particular of this person, because he has a lot going on. And there it is. Somebody trying, that's the purpose, to burn out another person. Let me see, who else could it be? Ooh. There's another one. Come on. There it is. I'm gonna use what's here. So this one here, particular one, is a Professor Plum. This could be the issue. The issue probably is what happened. All right, that's the reason why that he's probably burnt out. This is a professor. It's a Professor of the unique. There it is. You know, you have different antoniques. We'll call it tweaks or anqueets. And anqueets is a Frenchy word, but it's anti-queets, and it means something that of old. Okay, that we're talking about past. You know, these I call it, because I'm in the South, it's gonna say it different. Antoniques, I call it anqueets. Anqueets is something that, you know, some people will call it when another person that it's like you horn and you keep stuff. It's like the horn, HORNED, which would be something they'll keep of things, the antiques that you have. That means something that you keep it as a prize, right? This is incredible attention to detail exactly about this professor, because he's got the plum. Plum is the wisdom, purple is the head. So his mind is like, he look as the visionary, but he know it's wisdom that can make collections. You know, that's a person that's a professor. And that's a person that also has to do with the library too. And this particular one, that it is, because look at this. This is purple, and that's going to give him, it's a lot of water, and also still giving the mountain information. He's a masculine at that. And purple, still got purple on. So anything else, it gives you, aids him as identify. There it is, counterfeits. Counterfeits, and occasionally creating them. His finest forgery is the faux, hanging on the office wall. The faux. That's the faux. Faux is PHO. Also gives you energy, and it has to do with that. It has some type of Phoenician, and that would give you, Phoenician will give you computer information. That's something malware energy. That will be malware. That has to do with something that it had to do with this man that's burnt out. So this particular, like I said, about the details about what is counterfeiting, that is something that is malware energy, that's theft and robbery, and has to do with creating of the finest of forgery, because he has so much thought with him. You know, so he got it going on, and he know how to do certain things. That means what happened to do with I call it what they call it. I'll get in a minute. This has to do with gang stalking energy. This has to do with diaper or dipler or dipeler. Any dipler or dipeler would give you as a Doppler ganger. Doppler has to do with dollar, and that will give you dipping in and dipping out. So this is what it is, a game, faux and malware energy hanging on the office wall. So this particular, he's in somebody's office. He done something, now they put him on a wall, some type of office or organization or any kind of, maybe he has some type of business. He's on the wall. But that has to do with this man, his burnout. There it is. Okay, let me see now if it pop up in here. Oh, there it is. That number 2 gonna give you a flashlight. This particular flashlight give you some type of energy, would be Capricorn, Taurus, and this will be Virgo. So this will be, this is number 2 gonna give you the present. So there it is. So that means he's in some type of investigation type of thing. When the light and giving you the visionary. So that means for something that need to be looking for, because that's going to give you a flashlight. But he's deep mean the wisdom that he is, intellect gonna give you the information. So that is about that. So this might be in a movie, it may be coming soon, or already know. It's in the present. So this is the present. So this is something new. This is the individual, he's the investigation. Okay, this one here is the clues. So all of this information when it went on here. So what's going on? So the light, I'm gonna put this up here. This one got all the information. Malware energy. He's purple, got all this information, and he burnt, this particular one is burnt out. And due to this is the reason why he's burnt out, is because of this particular right here. That's not the right one. Wait a minute. Reason on the clue. That's right. Okay. I guess then this particular here. Now this ain't even. This is not in the right card, but I'm gonna leave it there for a minute. Because that right here, maybe that's the reason that you may need some extinguishing going on. Because if your head is hot, you might need something extinguished to keep it cool. I know it's like silly, but it makes sense to me. So that's 1 and 1, so you need both of those together. All right, here is the main thing going. This is the number 1 clue. It's poison. So this clue got to do with poison. There it is. So now this is the reason why this particular man, why his head is hot. And look here, it's got green in here. And that green gonna tie to his heart. This is the problem right here. It's the poison. Yeah, there it is right here. These two. Let me push this up so y'all can see his. So there it is. This here has to do with the heart. Why his heart is the issues. Being burnt out, and being that in whatever place he surrounds, and all of that from the energy that's going to be earth energy and fire energy, and plus this is also green. So whatever poison it is, it has to do with earth energy. So this could be something that's already been made in a certain way and been drunk it. You know, they used to have I mean a long time ago, so I'm gonna give you that. The closest this will be as green alcohol. And I knew somebody drink green alcohol, and it, to be honest with you, it's kind of crazy, but it is alcohol. Now you can, I mean, she was always toe down. But this could be for somebody who has some type of resonate to that, and it could be in a city, place, wherever. But this particular poison was done. I think the last drinking of this poison has to do with Mirror Man or something like that. This maybe have something to do with that is Malville energy. And this look like Malvern energy that is going to give you Marvel energy. So it could be, he looked like somebody on here. So just give you some information right there. There you go. So there it was real quick. So the questions is now all of that and malware energy. So, and this is doppelganger dipping in out of different things. Now this person is on somebody's wall. Okay, he's done something, and like he came against this particular Mr. col.mustard, and Professor Plum came against it. Okay, so let's get out more information on here. So the secret of the role. So let me get this this particular. What was the reason why he had to do that? And my understanding, to put him in shame. And it's like purple over yellow. So that means yellow doesn't have the middle part up under the heart. Up under that heart, that's gonna give you that energy. Still about the solar plexus energy that I've already put on the video previous. So that one like 2 days ago, maybe. But if it is about that, it's about your stomach and your spleen and energy. So maybe has something to do with certain things that you need to be eating and the health. So at this time. So let's see what's going on with Professor Plum. What was all of this about? It was double. Same thing twice and give the intuition. That's what it was. It was about damage, how to damage another person and health. That was all it was. And a trap in a resort. That's all it was. That's all he was trying to do. Let me see anything else in here. Oh, 2 friends in here. So that means if it's 2, it means the goal was to visit every location and disarm the trap. Disarm the traps to to keep Mr. Corral from getting hurt. So we got 2 friends. Do you see here? Now, this is double. This is twice. So the wisdom intuition has about the present. And the present is going to give you that information. So that is going back to what I said again as twice. Okay. Now, this is funny though. Now, that's twice. This is what the information came from the col.mustard as the information. Also on his as well, this because we're coming back to him. That's exactly what he was trying to do. And that's twice. That's the wisdom. So you're supposed to pay attention on that type of stuff twice again. All right. Now, with the friend coming here, then I'm asking questions on here now. Now, this is what came out here as a friend. This is something else. So this particular another secret role. So these roles got 2 more in here, got 2 friends in here. So, but this is about visiting a location, disarm the traps from Mr. Corral from getting hurt. So this particular here, he got somebody that is taking. Okay, these are traps. So 2 of them is cleaning it, and they got. That's what I said there. It's like a shaking hand that somebody is to give you. It's like a shake hand. That means that agreeing. So he got somebody that you should. It says right here, you should always try to determine who is the conspiracy ringleader, that the weapon that want to use in the location where they ultimate plan to murder Mr. Corral. So this means that this is just determinated who is the conspirator of it. That's the point. But the weapon, they want to use the location. So this particular one, this is just to get this right here is somebody cleaned it up and for another person to go back in the same dang trap. What? This here is like this is the secret role. There's 2 of them doing it. So the purpose was to clean it and for the next person to go in there, go back into the trap. And it's 2 of them doing it. Disarming the trap. So basically clean it out and go back and do it again. It's like a trap. I know right now somebody's doing it's like the new thing now. They have where you go in. It's like a game and you have to go in a certain place. I forgot the name of it. and you go in there and you pay for it, and you in these traps, right? You're trying to. It's like, to me, it kind of remind me of the movie with the man with the wheelchair with the one eye with them big cheeks and stuff, white head, and I forgot the name of it, but I think y'all know what it is. I'll say it in a minute, because that's, to me, what that's about. It's like a traps, and you don't know, and after you finish it, is the after you this whatever this thing with this wheelchair. I watched a little bit of it, but it's kind of like I want to sleep. But the particular of this game that we done watched more than one time, because it's on the TV series, and then always it's on the different movies. You can always watch this, but it's like it's a trap, and basically you're trying to get out of there. I think this one 2023. Anyway, maybe it's something have to do with this, what's going on with this 2023, and that has to do with that man with that on that wheelchair. They, cutting people arms and stuff, but it's like, this is just a movie. This is just only for teaching. This is not nothing to put on any. It's just giving the information of subconscious of life. So that's just nothing. It's just nothing like that, but. It's just the information, informative, and to see what it is in the secret role of this game of Clueless Conspiracy. This is just a game. To each his own. If anything may resonate for it, could be for anybody. But this secret role, that has to do with two friends. They didn't shut two of them to clean it for a reason. Woo woo. So let's see. I think that's about the information about what happened in 2023 for somebody to resonate that happened and went through some of this process. All right, so that's black and white. So now I'm going to give you the information of that. It's going to give you a log here. That's on this game. This is really fun for anybody who would like to do this. The Scot, let's call it the Scot log. That's going to give you information, right? I was going to give you the visionary, right? You're supposed to always be watching. All right, that's the information here. Also, I'm going to give you this information, and it's another log here, but it's giving you the night, and also it has a snake. Snake also give you the energy of knowledge. Knowledge and protect your heart. There it is right there. All the information that was there. Now, I'm still, that's all it was. Anything else was the same thing. I mean, the wisdom's going to say nothing. I can't really give out information, but this, the biggest thing is the poison. Somebody was using somebody in some resort place or whatever, and this was the reason why he was burnt out. Was a poison. Burnt out. Also, and there was an investigation of it and everything, this particular. And plus, he was also stealing, robbing. And this has to do with malware and doppelganger energy. This also has to do with the area too. Has to do with electrical hazard and wild alligator. All this energy here. Maybe I need to ask some questions about what's going to happen with this particular, what's going to happen with this man here, with this conspiracy, that he was doing all this malware, doing all doppelgangers with this. I'm trying to bring, well, this is giving you the result. Oh goodness. Well, I got scissors, rope, and it, well, if common sense, someone giving you, somebody had on some type of rope and been cut And also give you the light again. So the rope, light, and that. So that means you can't cut the light. Well, you can cut the light if you like, but seem like the rope has been cut. So whatever, he was tied to something. Okay. First of all, he cut something. Either he was tied to something. There we go. He was tied to something, connected to something, and then he cut it off, whatever he was connected to. Now, the light has shone out, and that understanding that maybe that's why the subconscious energy that you need to have the light to be seen in there. So I guess he was tied up. He was tied up with a lot of information, with our organization that he was, with all type of malware and information doppelganger. Now he was tied to it and cut it off, and then now maybe he could be in subconscious. He could be hiding right now, and that could be that too. Or just because he was in darkness, now he didn't like to understand that he didn't change something, okay, in the visionary. So that's the answer. But let me see where, okay. Let me see anything else here. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm going to get that. Let's see. The clue. Where is he at? I mean, to me, he may be hiding. He's a lifeguard post. Double on that. He is the light. He was in basically seemed like he was in a position, two lights giving you wisdom, and that is a lifeguard post. That's at the corner again. I started at the corner, so I'm gonna end there because that's where it is. I started with a corner, and now I'm leaving with a corner. That let me know that's my time to stop right there. So there it is. So that in particular, like I said, street light is always going to corner, and something is always going to expose it. So my understanding that was the purpose anyway. His job was to, he basically was investigating in the first place. He investigated, and also is as first as shaming another person. That's what he was doing in the first place. He shamed the other person. So this particular col.mustard was put in a position to be shamed, and this particular it's been put them on a place as of on the wall, because he done something to shame another person. Now he's on the wall, okay, for what he done to come against another person in 2023 about his head, and burnt out. Now that was the purpose in the first place. He came to burn this particular man or a feminine. Doesn't you do the roles to put in that position. Now this person is burnt out, his heart, everything that was done purposely. But this particular, he's keeping himself cool. You know, that is like an extinguisher over the fire. So that particular give you a little energy that now that he's trying to keep his head cool off, or this is in the spiritual, like I said, it could be spiritual in my understanding, but it seemed like he had a job, he played it, burnt out a person, heart information damage for a reason, for health and setting energy, and traps and resort of somebody's home. All right, he done what he's supposed to do. Got a plaque now, a plaque and also on the wall. He came in to do what he came to do a job. He's basically Professor I'll call it pesticle. Some got to do with pest. There it is. Now I'm not trying to say it, but it's trying to tell me something. So if that has to do with some type of pest energy or something like that, it has to do with some pest. Maybe that was the poison. But Professor Plum is the one is on a plaque now because he came for this man, col.mustard, and he done something of a shame. Shame is a lesson, and this particular came for that. So purple and yellow is going to give you the information that also is still a line or a lioness. And that could be Gemini energy, maybe the Mercury and the communication of retro Mercury that has to do with thought, and also the communication that will tie to what you say. And this right here is the reason why. It's because it was monitoring energy about another person. That's all it was in the first place. It made from the lesson from 2023 to now, of the information of damage, Mr. Corral, which is the health that is setting of the traps around the resort. That was the only reason why they came from. And this is a masculine, or it could be whatever. And that was the purpose. So that means that it is, the energy is saying that the monitor of the information is just, hey, cleaned it out, fixed it, and to undo the traps and to put it back in another trap setting for the next person. Energy is always going to come back and it's absorbed. The sun is here. Sun is going to give you absorbed. And everything that has been done in this particular col.mustard is because of, it's absorbed it. So when it's absorbed, it's nothing new that has not been done in this world. Then it's telling you that the information is the energy in the first place. Because it's always about purple and yellow. Because that's the sun. The wisdom is supposed to have been using that information. That's about the abundance that you already had it in the first place. So to me, it's about your energy. It's always about the energy, about what you have as your source. And this is wisdom and of source. So I guess it's a lesson that's been given as shame from another person, and to put them in a position. And I think it was very clear. And that's it. So I think that's it for this clue conspiracy. Maybe this for anything that's going on with anyone, but also it has something to do with the energy that's plays in that we are already pre-done energy. Y'all, all I can say is that I thank you for watching on my videos, or the ones of my other content. Also giving you the information of what we're supposed to do in this world is to respect energy. And it says, I can manifest love and respect when I love and respect myself. Y'all have a great weekend.